Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims 4 The Greene Family Legacy, and we are here with little Fern, who is having a wonderful time here at the aquarium with her family on her birthday. I am so excited. Today we are going to be aging Fern up. She is going to have a wonderful birthday party, hopefully at her grandparents later today, but for right now she is viewing all of the amazing fish that they have to look at here in the aquarium. So this is the aquarium built, I believe, by True Builder. I wanted so that if you guys are interested in snagging this aquarium, you will know where to go. So let's see, aquarium. Yep, Aquarium World Exhibit by True Builder. And I plunked it down and I am so in love with this. As you guys know, one of Fern's future lifetime wishes, oh my gosh, we're going to turn down whoever that string of numbers is. But one of Fern's future lifetime wishes is actually to become an aquarium leader. So she wants to, well, I should say, she wants to own an aquarium, a top star aquarium, and complete her aquarium collection, which I'm going to interpret means that not only does she want to complete the aspiration, so I guess you can't look at it right now because she's a kid, but I think she would want to fulfill the angling aspiration. So Fern's future goal is going to be the angling ace aspiration, catching different fish, fishing at different locations. Her grandfather actually has this, mounting or putting 5 fish into different bowls, and make 6 great catches, collect 20 types of fish, achieve level 10 fishing skill. So I think what Fern wants to do is be able to make her own aquarium one day in the future. Of course, she doesn't realize this just yet. She's still just a child, but she will sort of evolve into having that goal of a perfect aquarium in the future, where she wants to catch all of the fish and have them set up for display and be able to run a small business as an aquarium of some kind, somehow be able to fund it. So that's going to be her goal in the future. But for now, she can come over here anytime she wants, and she can go ahead and view the fish and admire them and have a wonderful time looking over all of the swimming little fins that are here. And then over here, it looks like, what are you doing over here? Pine is also here. He's dancing to the music. Look at all the beautiful details. I really love the details in this build. I am such a detail person, but I really love the way that they've got like little banners cut through with the monoliths so that it really looks like something you would see in a modern art area. We've got all sorts of different lighting colors. There's all sorts of different aquariums all over the place, fish mounted up on the wall, blown up giant awesome tree fish blown up on the wall. We've got all sorts of fish over here. I did have to come in and stock the fish myself, but I just did that with one of my townie families. It was no problem. We've got fish over here, more awesome paintings to look at, more fish, walls and walls of fish. There's even a little area where you can come and it looks like you can hire staff or tend this area or make a drink here. There unfortunately is no staff here, but that's okay. We brought food, actually in anticipation of potentially having hungry children. What Devin actually did, and Devin is critiquing, she is a snob, so she loves to critique work, so she's critiquing the exterior work right now. But what Devin actually did is she made some fruit salad before they came so that the kids would have something healthy to eat, because you guys know how she feels about croissants. The evil, like, refined flour that could be in that stuff. Dun, dun, dun. So she's definitely making sure her kids are going to be taken care of while they're spending their day here at the aquarium. It's a very, very lovely aquarium. There's artistic works to look at everywhere. There's fish all over the place. It just looks so nice. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm very happy. I think that they're going to have a good time here. Hopefully we'll have a really nice day. Primarily, we just want to make sure that Fern is as happy as possible. So we'll be fulfilling up as many of Fern's wants as possible. And I really hope they have a bathroom here. I neglected to note, is there a bathroom? Yes, there is. Oh yes, there are little bathrooms over here. Good. I neglected to note before I started if there was a bathroom, but we'll let her go to the bathroom. And then it's going to be kind of Fern's focus day where we spend a lot of time with her. And just in case she wants to do some fishing, I had some extra space after I put the lot down. So I went ahead and I actually made a little area where any inquisitive minds can come down. It looks like, oh, there's even a little path. I didn't even realize this path was here. But you can come on down. Oh, wow. What is over here? I don't really play in oh wow, there's even a little grill area. I hardly ever touch Newcrest, so all of this is a bit of a surprise to me. Wow, there's like entire like off the lot areas you can totally explore over here. Wow, I didn't realize Newcrest was so big. It's really quite a large world once you get into it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people over here. Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your hamburgers enjoy. Oh, there's an alien just wandering by. I guess that Lily and her family are definitely having enough visitors for their CISA exchange program, being the Sims International Space Agency, that is. But yes, so we'll come over here. You can go fishing or look for frogs at this pond. This is the Willow Creek, I think it's the Willow Creek Uncommon Fish Pond. There should be a whole bunch of bugs. Yes, there's a whole bunch of bugs that are going to show up because I have the bug spawners in. Look at that. We can look for frogs over here. So whatever Fern wants to do, hopefully we can make sure she has a happy day. And then we'll have her birthday at the end of the day, and that will actually be the formal end of season 2. And then next time we'll be doing a whole bunch of between season updates and upgrades and building. And then we will be moving into season 3 when she is a teenager, and we're actually going to make Pine look a little different. Devin has already put on the more adult look that she's going to have as an adult, but she and Pine are going to become adults. Life is going to start moving along. I actually want to make like a geriatrics a little like geriatrics clinic so that we can send our beloved Tate there, because I think Tate is getting very, very old. I'm going to be making a random generator to actually randomly determine if like different Sims get different illnesses, like children could come down with chicken pox or something like that, and it wouldn't actually happen in the game, but we could isolate them and kind of have to make them stay home from school. It could be a nice event, and then of course for our elders, they might have events like maybe they hurt a hip and so now they have to go and like get a massage therapy. I'm really looking forward to all of the life that the random generators will hopefully add in. All right, who's this? Man, there's all sorts of people showing up here. All right, so she wants to view that. So what does Fern want to do? She's still feeling tense from the fire the day before, but she wants to enthuse about the outdoors and get to know her mom. So where did Devin go? Devin, oh, there you are. Devin's still critiquing the work. She really loves critiquing artwork. I guess maybe she could go like, oh, I could totally see her having like a wine event over at a gallery once they start making a lot of money. That's something that sounds like rich, snobby people do. So we might do that. So maybe complain about problems, or maybe let's have her just straight up enthuse about the outdoors. So let's send her over to her mom and enthuse about the outdoors. And then maybe she can get to know her mom. But we're going to leave her siblings. Aspen and Amber actually are getting very close, possibly because they're the younger siblings. We're going to leave them to bond however they so wish. And then we're going to just focus on Fern and make sure she can have the best day possible. I bet she's talking about how she wants to refill the bird feeder when they get home, because I love those bird feeders. I do want to make like a bird watching club of some kind. That would be really fun. All right, now do you want to get to know your mom? You cannot talk to the monster under the bed here. Make a friend. You can't start a club gathering right now. Let's see. Is there just like a way to say get to know? Let's see. Reveal deep secret, tell group story, beg for new toys, ask about day. How about, yeah, get to know. Oh, she gave her mom a hug. I think she's saying she's super excited to be here at the aquarium. That's adorable. You can't talk to the monster under the bed. You can't host a club gathering right now. Stop thinking about the monster under the bed, child. You can't have the Ribbit Society right now. I mean, I guess technically she could, but I'm not going to let her. Does that count? Oh my gosh, monster under the bed isn't here. You're going to have to get over it, my dear. And then Devin is just walking around. She's having so much fun critiquing all of this work. Play chess, read something. All right, Fern. All right, fine. If that's how you want to start things, then we'll go ahead and start a gathering of the Ribbit Society. Maybe that'll give her some new wants that she'll be able to focus on. And she does want to actually focus on friendship. So maybe some of the Ribbit Society is here. Huzzah. They're showing up. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of a nice painting. Landscape painting by Lily Card. Oh, and look at this. Aspen and Amber are hanging out some more. Aspen really has to go to the restroom though. He might ask his big sister how to get there. All right, and hopefully Fern will be able to have fun. We might have her hang out with one of the other kids. So let's see. Maybe one of the other kids in the club. Michelle is actually really close to Amber. If Tony's here, we might be able to hang out with Tony. So we'll have to see. Tony's not here, I don't think. Phooey. All right, so Tony wasn't able to come. But maybe we could make friends with Michelle at least. I think Michelle is actually a good friend with Amber. So Fern, so far, honey, you're not really helping me much on being able to give you a really great birthday like maybe here, we'll edit it for just a little bit. Let's see. In fact, I think we need the club leader, who's Amber, and we'll edit the club gathering activities. And yeah, because it's limited to kids, I think we're going to lose the Ribbit Society for a little while. I wonder who's going to take the role of running the Ribbit Society on. So instead of void critters today, because they are at the fishing area, let's have them go ahead and fish. So they can look for frogs and fish today. And that'll be their club activities. So hopefully that'll make them happy. And hopefully we can go hang out with Michelle. Because poor little Fern here. Fern, are you allowed to actually drink energy? I think she is allowed. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to drink the sleep replacement so that she stays awake because it's supposed to be her birthday. All right. And then, yeah, she can drink it. Sweet. All right. We'll have her drink that. And then what do you want to do, ma'am? Everybody else just have a good time. Everybody else just relax. It's all about Fern today. I'm going to go ahead and let her drink the drink replacement. Oh, gosh. Hello, ground. You're welcome to come back anytime now. I think that's because of the like underground work that has been done on this lot. So it's a little bit funky here and there. All right, Fern. So, oh, there's Tony. Yeah. Let's talk about school. We'll hang out with him. Brighton day. There we go. Talk about favorite animal. Hopefully we can really get to know and have a good relationship with Tony, another member of the club. And if he manages to become her friend before she ages up, then I'll make sure to age Tony up too. And meanwhile, we have some townies fighting in the background. Easy peasy, guys. All right, the rest of the family is welcome to do whatever they want. Oh, it looks like they're actually doing a little bit of fishing. So Amber's doing some fishing. Oh, and Amber wants to be friendly with Fern. Let's bring her over here then so she can be friendly to Fern. And there goes Aspen. I guess Aspen's not a member of the Ribbit Society yet. All right. Are you having fun? Is he going to be your friend? Tony, we're a long way from friendship, but maybe the day can be made. Because it looks like that's all Fern wants for her birthday is a new friend. Aww. Well, you know what, Fern? I'm going to do my best to make this happen. Oh, and Tony has a good trait. Oh, and they're both redheads. That's kind of cute. I think we're definitely going to age Tony up when we go ahead and get Fern. Okay, let's see. Can we go ahead and be friendly? Let's see, talk about school, reveal, and there's Brighton Day. Let's be friendly that way. Brighten your sister's day because it is your sister's birthday. Yeah, when Fern becomes a teenager, I will definitely go and I will make Tony a teenager as well so that Fern has at least some friends. And I'm really looking forward to actually adding in more townies, even if I don't play them, to make sure that they have aspirations, they've got personalities, they've got little skills and a focus that we can have a lot of fun with. So I'm really looking forward to that too. And hopefully we'll be able to add in some of your guys' Sims as those townies who are just always in the background and can maybe even become part of the family, or like the roommates, townies that like have big events happen. That would be really fun too. In fact, it would be kind of fun to even make it so the random generators could potentially affect the townies if it meant that like it affected my main Sims too. Like maybe for instance, somebody who really also wanted to be a fisher. I could roll for them, and even if I hadn't played them before, hello everybody. Man, I've got some pretty custom content rolling around now. But maybe if I hadn't even like played them before, if I roll the aspiration, then I'll know, hey, guess what? Tony also wants to be a great fisher. And so he and Fern can even have an even stronger relationship, even though I wouldn't have picked him out of a crowd before. So I look forward to that too. That should be fun. All right, she still wants to make friends. No, focus. Focus. If you want to make friends, then just go away. Rude. Enthused about the outdoors. Maybe we can go ahead and Brighten Day. Cloud Gaze. Cloud Gaze usually asks to trade void critters. Let's trade void critters just to see what happens if we trade void critters with them. She's just going to talk to him from down there now. Hey, who's that? Chris. I don't know a Chris. See what I mean? If we rolled aspirations for the kids and they lined up, like their personalities or things they're interested in lined up, it would help me determine who... Are you fat or pregnant, sir? Have you been abducted by aliens recently? Interesting. But it would help me determine like who would be in what clubs. So I'm going to do that too. All right. And let's go ahead and trade one of the Medusos. Yay! Yay, that's Fern's favorite. Awesome. So hopefully that was a bit of a relationship boost. Yeah, all she wants is to make a new friend. Describe imaginary friend. Maybe it's a frog. I could see Fern having a frog imaginary friend. Play make-believe. Let's see what happens if I let him play make-believe. Alright, are you going to have fun, Fern? And then you know what I'm going to do? I think Pine is going to go, you know what? I'm a pretty good fisher. By the way, he wants to buy a wedding arch and kiss Devin and hug someone. So I think he feels almost like he's on a bit of a date. So I think he's going to come over and we're going to go ahead and let him romantic embrace. And then we're going to let him give her a little bit of a kiss. I just want like a little kiss cheek. There we go. And then I'm going to send him back here so he can do some fishing, and we're going to let him go ahead and hopefully catch something that he can give to Fern as a gift. So Fern will get, okay, well, she's definitely not feeling her best. Now she's feeling better. Wow, that was interesting. Amber just caught a cow plant berry. Amber, I think she might do some research with cow plants. So she might do research about like cow plant milk and health, because Amber wants to become a doctor in the future. See what I mean about rolling for those traits? Really suddenly helps the stories start being revealed. And I wonder if Devin is being so busy critiquing everything. She's just critiquing and viewing all of the artwork because she's thinking about how she wants to decorate her shops. So that could definitely be a factor. Oh, and Pine gives her a little kiss. That's so sweet. They really are precious together. And see, now he wants to be friendly with Fern. So it's a good thing that he's got his mind, tell an engaging story. He's got his mind on his daughter, but I'm going to make him go and look at, or go and get a fish now. And then we'll leave pretty soon. I was thinking we would leave about 4 or 5. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like Fern. Why do I always get them mixed up? It'll probably be easier once one's a teenager and one's a kid. All these redheads everywhere. Oh, and let's let her go ahead and actually dig for this and see if she gets anything cool. Man, look at that cool archway. I love all of those pieces. I would love if we could put some bird feeders over here. That would be really fun. And now that I know there's 2 tricks for putting things off of lots, and now that I know both those tricks, I should be able to do that in the future too. All right, so she found something. All right, and Fern, why don't you come over and we'll let her like look for frog, because she does love frogs, and then come over and go fishing. So hopefully she can get a fish before we have her leave. Look at all the insects that have spawned in. I love those insect spawners. That's another thing I've been wanting to start making. Oh, look at that. I think she would definitely have found these guys. Those are so cool. Can you get them, Fern? Catch these little bugs. They're so awesome. Oh, I think she'd be fascinated by them. She definitely is not squeamish. I think her sister is squeamish, like a teeny bit squeamish. Oh, that's so cute. Fern, little walking sticks. I think you're going to love catching them, my dear. Did she get them? Yeah, she got 2 walking sticks. Awesome. Also, Amber, I think you're taking up like one of the few spots that we can actually fish at. So how about we end the club gathering? Let's go ahead and end the gathering. So hopefully they'll back off and come on. See what I mean? I can't go fishing because we've got people in the way. All right, well, that's fine. Everybody's getting a little bit tired. And Pine has already left the fishing spot. Like I told him to go there and he just leaves. Oh gosh, and all this beautiful custom content we've got some Sims in. So I think now it is actually time to go ahead and we are going to go to Grandma and Grandpa's house so that we can age little Fern up. So I'll see you guys over at Tate and Iris's. All right, everyone, and welcome back. So Fern is getting ready for her birthday party. I didn't know that this was Aspen's party outfit. I love seeing the random outfits they're in. But we are getting ready for Fern's birthday party. So we're actually throwing a birthday party event. Hopefully more of the family. Yeah, Ash, Alia. Yeah, there we go. Lily, Holly. Belle wasn't able to come because I couldn't find her on the invite list. And then I wasn't. Oh, and look at little Aspen talk to his uncle. I don't think Ash is that impressed. They're bored of each other already. Oh my gosh. Ash, you are such a you. I can't wait for Ash to actually get to City Living. He's going to be the big sim that we play City Living with. It's going to be quite exciting. All right. And little Fern, we're going to take as good of care of you as we possibly can. So the birthday girl's happy, but the rest of her family is pretty worn out. And I think that Pine is like petting the family cow plant. All right, that's fine. He is going to probably sneak inside, and we'll say that he's not really cooking. Oh, come on, do you not have like any baking skill? Come on, have some baking skill. You should be able to cook a cake. Come on, sir, you've got this. Cook like your life depends on it. Your little girl's happiness does. Same thing. There we go. He is going to make a strawberry cake, and we're going to say that his grandma made it. That Iris made it. So Iris didn't really make it, but we're going to go with that. And meanwhile, Fern is super happy. You cannot talk to the monster under the bed right now. Enthused about the outdoors. You cannot start a club gathering right now. She's so single-minded sometimes. We'll send a happy text to Tony. And then we'll have her go over and talk about the outdoors to her grandpa, because they always are talking about the outdoors together. There we go. So they should have some fun. And then let's see, play chess isn't really an option. Read something. Observe the skies with a telescope. Oh, poor Devin. She doesn't really have like anything to really focus on. So she's going to play card games, or she's going to play phone games. All right, meet someone new. Talk to the monster under the bed. Enthuse about the outdoors. Go enthuse about the outdoors with your grandpa, Fern. I want you to have a good time. Oh, everybody is over here having a good time. Maybe she can enthuse about the outdoors to Alia, because Alia is actually having a good time. Alia is playing with the plants. She's talking to the plants, actually. That's adorable. I love getting the family together. Okay, and Lily is like, I gotta stay fit for my smuggling job. That's fine, Lily. That's fine. I won't question it. All right, and Devin, for crying out loud, I know I'm going to say Devin's like looking up stock reports, because look at what she changed into. She's like looking up all sorts of information. Okay, what is this actually? Can you read a book on here? Read ebook. Yeah. I didn't know you had this, Devin. So I'm going to say Devin is actually a little bit distracted, trying to look up business strategies. She's really excited, even though her daughter is on the eve of like growing up. She's just super focused on the fact that like she's got some really great little news snippets. Okay, so we'll let her read her ebook, and she's trying to open her business and all that. And then we have a very bored kid over here who wants to suggest some fun activities. Maybe he can suggest fun activities. Oh, come greet your grandfather. Yeah, you need to talk to your grandfather. And then maybe he can suggest fun activities there. And meanwhile, these two are having a great time. Let's have her tell some jokes. Funny. Goof around. Joke about chicken butts. Go ahead, Fern. I don't think she's going to lose that edge of her childhood playfulness, even after she ages up. And I really look forward to, in season 3, separating my kids out between like little kids and then like older children, so that we can really distinguish the fact that Aspen is a lot younger than Fern somehow. So Fern would be like a preteen. So I would try to make her at least look like one. All right, so we've got a cake. Nobody better eat our cake. And it looks like Grandpa Tate over here is trying to entertain this kid. So let's have him suggest some fun activities. And then maybe Grandpa Tate would be like, let's do knock-knock jokes. So, all right, let's try... Joke about boogers does not sound like Aspen at all. So let's try something else. Come on, Aspen. Okay, you know what? We're going to say he's going for the crude jokes because he's little. And Pine's having a great time playing with the family cow plant. Just don't get eaten. I want to have a good birthday party for this kidlet. Normally I don't throw the events. Just go away. I guess that's because she's been feeling tense. And then have Sims dance at the same time. Have birthday Sim chat while happy. Oh, well, we can accomplish that. Yeah, done. Come on, little Fern. It's your birthday. Let's go ahead, blow out some candles, eat some cake. I guess we should do that. Looks like Fern and Alia are really getting along. That's very fun. Too bad they can't dance. There's no music to dance to, and we can't buy any. Can we slow dance? Does that count? Can I have him slow dance? Elope. He just wants to tie the knot like right here. Asked to just be friends. Good grief, no. That's not what he wants at all. Test serum. I'm not going to test the serum out on her either. I wish some of those more dramatic options, like asked to just be friends, was under a different selection, because that's kind of dangerous sounding. Maybe discuss logic puzzles, and we'll say he's asking her about the business aspect of things. And see, also what I would probably do with little kids, if I could like differentiate between younger kids like Aspen and preteens like Fern, is that he would be a little bit more clingy to his parents. I would have it noted like in my notes to make sure that he really, really wasn't so sure about strangers, was really kind of eager to talk to his parents a lot. Let's have him go ahead, friendly introduction to his grandma, so that Aspen can get to know his grandparents a little bit better. And then preteens like Fern would become just a teensy bit more rebellious, kind of do their own thing. So there we go. And Devin, meanwhile, is so uncomfortable and tired. So let's go ahead, add birthday candles. Fern, you come over, add those birthday candles. And then I think once we add the birthday candles, there you go, Fern. All right. I'm going to go ahead and have her make a wish. So celebrate even. Oh, that would be so fun. Taste frosting. Oh, that would age up the sim too. That would totally be a Fern thing to do. Let's have her celebrate and taste the frosting. All right, come on, everybody. Enjoy. Ash is probably like, okay, Shorty, you're not going to be short for much longer. He definitely would tease his nieces. All right. And... okay, are we almost there? I think we're almost there. I want a good picture. Fern, bring on in the end of season 3. Or end of season 2. But eventually she'll bring in the end of season 3. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hello, Fern. Wow, you look like your mom. Oh my goodness, she looks like her mom. Oh my. Oh, right. So now we get to pick some aspirations for her. Well, I already know she's going to be an angling ace, so that really helps. And we already have rolled some of her aspirations. So she actually loves the outdoors. And then let me see if I can find another one of her traits. I think loner is one of the aspirations I picked for her. In fact, give me just a second. I want to make sure I get this right. Yep, loner is one of the other aspirations I picked for her, and then also rebellious. So pretty happy about that. Now that she's a teenager, she will roll a 4th aspiration, and then I will just have to pick the aspirations that match up the best and help to really sort of signify what her personality traits are, because I'm adding in personality traits from like The Sims 3 as well, and then I just have to pick like the next best thing that I can find. Where's loner? Should be, there it is, right up at the top. That's Fern. All right, there you go, Fern. My goodness. All right, let's give her a little bit of a makeover then. What the heck? Her sister is in here. What are you doing in here, Amber? Amber is asleep in the tub. What? Asleep plus 10,000. Oh my gosh. She's sound asleep in the tub, napping in the tub. I didn't even know that was something you could do. Relaxing in Grandma and Grandpa's really fancy tub. And then let's bring Fern, who is now a teenager. So of course she looks exactly like an adult. We're going to bring her over and we are going to change her appearance. Oh, and now she's out of the Ribbit Society. Aw, that's too bad. Gosh, she looks just like her mom. I'm so surprised by that. All right. Well, I guess I shouldn't be, but Fern has always felt so different to me than Devin. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure she really looks like a young teenager. So we're going for somebody who is, okay, not her party outfit. What's her day outfit? Oh, that's kind of cute. I really need her to look young though. Like just past preteen, still gawky. Gawky, that's what I called it earlier, where she's still at the gawky stage. So I'm going to be hunting down clothes that make her look gawky for her age range. Ooh. So, and especially being a loner, she would probably feel super shy. There we go. More things that I would imagine you would want to hide in, but probably a little bit, let's see, more like this, I think. And I'll see if I can find anything else. And normally I don't do this on camera, but sometimes it's fun, I find, to listen to why people pick the things that they do. So I'm trying to find something that kind of says I'm a little bit young. You know what I mean? Like kind of says that I am young and unsure about life. And I'm a little shy. Kind of that preteen stage. I haven't really looked at preteens in so long. Maybe if I find something that's like full body, that'll work better. All right, let's try out something full body for you. She could be a fairy. That's very lovely. This is cool. We actually might have Halloween outfits this year because I've never actually tried out the Halloween outfits. This is really nice. I really haven't ever looked at these. That's fun. All right. Well, we'll find something that fits her, especially for her age range. It's really hard because I don't want her to look like a super old teen right now. Like, this is probably what I would be thinking, to be completely honest, is she would probably have like this outfit, and then I think we can really make her look younger. What are your guys' tricks for maybe making your teenagers look a teensy bit younger when they sort of look a little bit older than you were going for? I know she likes her long hair, and the thing is, it would probably be kind of messy, you know, not very styled. Maybe up like that. Gosh, she looks just like her mom, doesn't she? How am I going to make you look like a little one, little one? You look like a grown woman. I've normally not really ever focused on that. Maybe something like this. That helps a little bit. That does help a little bit, actually. So we'll leave her hair kind of at that for now. And then maybe I can give her some sort of accessories that, like little koala bear earrings. That helps a little bit more with making her just look a little bit younger. Maybe some glasses will help her look even younger. No, they don't. Maybe it's the style of glasses could. I wonder what else. Yeah, like I said, normally I don't record these, but actually you guys had some great advice and it really helped me out last time with figuring out what to make my Sims wear. So we'll have her wear koala earrings. And then I think if I can get like some sort of makeup that actually makes her look a little bit younger. So I know that sounds odd. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's quite lovely. Oh my gosh, I have all sorts of fun things. But I hope I have some sort of face overlays that can help me out. All sorts of colored freckles for my aliens. Yay. Wow, I've got all sorts of stuff downloaded. Oh, little panda. I could see her getting that at like a festival or something like that. You know what? I think I'm going to mess around with Fern a little bit and see if I can really try to make her look just a teensy bit younger. And I think I'm going to do that by modifying her body and making her have a little bit less of a bust for now. I'll remember it was there so I can make her look a little bit older later. I think her hair, having some sort of bangs that hide her hair or like hide her face, definitely suits her. So that'll definitely be maybe something. That's a little bit much. See, again, that looks a little, well, you know, with the braid in the back. There we go. That's even better. So, you know, a little bit awkward, a little bit young. And I'm going to edit her body a little bit so that she looks even younger. But there is our Fern, everyone. I am pretty excited to see what season 3 is going to bring and see what Fern's adventures are going to bring once she starts jumping into everything. And then maybe we can add in, can I see any bracelets? Nope, can't see any bracelets or anything like that. I was like, if we add in like some sort of friendship bracelet, that would definitely make her look a little bit younger. All right, so I'll edit her body a little bit to try to make her look a teensy bit younger. Maybe I could add in, no tattoos. I don't want any tattoos. Maybe I could actually add in freckles or something like that just to help out because I do want her, I want it to be, there we go. I think that actually helps out to make her face look a little bit less pink. All right, so there's my strategy at how I'm going to try to sort of age her down. Just a bit. I've never really felt that like preteen urge for my Sims before, but now that I want to define the ages that they're at, I've got a little pinch of that, a little bit of a stronger pinch of that now. There we go. And this can also help, I think, if I can get her in the right color. There. So we'll have a couple outfit choices and I'll shrink her bust down a little bit and maybe make her cheeks kind of fuller. And I'll just remember to fix that in the future. All right, so all done. Thanks you guys for letting me ramble. This is the end of season 2 officially. And Fern is going to bring in season 3 probably once City Living comes out, and I will just be doing a ton of detail building and a ton of community building and sorting out of my Simbler so that everything can be neat and organized and fun, and you can see how I'm going to grow my town, you can see how I'm going to grow my Sims. It should be a pretty good time. And speaking of pretty good times, I hope this birthday party is going to go okay, so let's see how it ends. All right, there we go. I edited her a little bit more in cast, like full edit cast, and I'm happier with the results. I've actually heard rumors of a height slider that exists out there, so I may install the height slider so that I can make her a little bit shorter because it's weird to see her as tall as all of the adults. But I'm happy with the results, and I will definitely edit her back to how she used to be in the future. Right now, she has very full cheeks. She doesn't have very much of a bust. She's got kind of that gawky look that a lot of kids do. I may need to make her legs a little thinner. I think I accidentally made them too thin, but I was just trying to make her look a little bit more like a brand new teenager in a gawky stage. So that's what I'm going to call my early teen stage, is the gawky stage. And let's go ahead and let her eat some cake because more Sims need to eat cake. Everybody come eat the cake. Take a piece of cake together, everybody. We got to make this at least a golden party. Come on, do it for me. Do it for Fern. Come on in, everybody eat cake. Yeah, everyone's eating cake. And now Fern is like, oh, this is so much. Oh, and she gets to chit chat with her dad. Oh, now he's going to have the birds and the bees talk with his daughter. That's going to be interesting. They don't have to worry about that just yet, though. Now, playing games. I don't even think we have 3 games to be, or like anything to play games with here. So we kind of majorly underestimated Grandma and Grandpa's house as a birthday spot. But I guess it makes sense to end her birthday as being a silver medal birthday, because she is a little bit shy. So yeah, I'm going to be looking into the height slider because I think that's going to really help me differentiate between the different ages among my kids. And I've seen really good things about it on Tumblr. So hopefully that'll help out. But I will be very careful in my use of it because it will cause a little bit of clipping. I definitely want Fern not to be like same height, same everything as adults. She might be tall for her age, but I'm just really feeling that I want her to feel like a little kid still, because she's still just a little kid. So that'll be fun. All right, we'll end her birthday party. We'll go ahead and end it. There we go. And she's got some festive balloons, and she had a silver medal birthday party. And she got to say hello to her aunt and uncle, who I think Holly has probably also aged out of this party outfit. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot of updating of my various Sims before season 3 begins. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm really excited and happy to see where life is going to take Fern and where life is going to take everybody else. I did make her hair a little bit darker too, just because I want to differentiate her from her family a little more. So oh yeah, you know what, you guys, I think it's time to end the party, and then I will see you guys next time when hopefully Devin has had a little bit more rest between all of her business planning, and we can really get started on a really, oh, and look at this, she's so much bigger than her little sister now. That's so weird to me. And we'll be able to really have a great time with our Sim family. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.